Let's make pirate-themed Halloween thank you cards. But first, welcome back to Always Forever Creations, or if you are new, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe. My name is Stephanie, and I make things. I make things for myself, my kids, my family, my friends, and sometimes I make items to sell. Etsy shop is linked below. Now that that's been said, let's get started. For the design of this card, I really want it to be pirate themed since that is what my kids were for Halloween. We had a Davy Jones and a Captain Jack Sparrow. And here I am drawing out an A2 size card. Normally I would not measure. This is just for you guys. How special. So this is gonna be a 5.5 by 4 1/4 A2 size card. I'm going to make it a postcard style, which I usually do, which means there will be decoration on the front and lines on the back for writing. I'm going to use a pattern paper for the background, and then I really want to mimic a pirate flag with some black fabric. Then I did find a skull and crossbones design on the Cricut design software that I will cut out of white cardstock. And I'm very proud of my little doodle. I can't draw. I will cut that out on my Cricut and have that ready. And then on a separate piece of cardstock, I will stamp thank you in it. Okay, I'm gonna try the voiceover thing for the design phase. I'm nervous to do it for the whole video, so until I get the hang of things, we might have some hybrid techniques going on. Okay, I'm hoping this one sheet will get me my 2 cards and my 2 plates to stamp on for our pirate-themed thank you cards. So these need to be 5.5 by 4 1/4, and I don't think this is wide enough. This is a Sizzix paper, and they are not letter size. They're, what is it, A4? So this is only 8 1/4 this way, right? Oh, that stinks. But we can go this way. We'll have enough. We just got to cut it right. So 4 1/4. And this is an A2 size card. 5.5. And 5.5. Those are our 2 cards. So I'm making these cards for one of my great friends. Her name is Kalina, and she really helped me with my kids' Halloween costumes. She provided some materials for them and just kept me motivated, and I am sending her a thank you card. I need to see how tall these letters are so I know how wide to make this. 1.5 should be good, I think. Gotta check, I guess you gotta check the H and maybe the Y. 1.5. by 5. Hopefully. It can be wider than 5. I don't want it to be. Okay. Base pieces are cut down. Now we need to cut down the backgrounds, and I think I picked a background based on these pictures. I'm gonna go for this wood, one of these wood ones. I think would be good. Now it's finding it. Like a pirate ship. Ooh. I like that it's going this way because I think the other ones are going this way. That way. Are these tall enough? These are 6, I think. That way I can have the wood coming this way rather than this way. That might be the winner. Do you see what I mean? The different orientation of it? Because when I cut the card to get to, I have to cut it this way. So then the orientation of the wood would be going this way. And I think it makes more sense, like mimicking pirate ship, for it to go this way. Is that silly? Maybe. These are the things I think about when I design cards. I like this one, not appropriate for pirates though. Maybe I use the other sheet. Nope, there it is. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad this was in there. I'm going to use that one. And I am just gonna cut it down to the same size. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Okay, I am gonna be doing some inking and stamping. So I think I'm going to use weathered wood to ink around the edges. I think that would be unexpected. And then to stamp the letters in, I think I'm gonna go with lumberjack plaid. I never said who the second card was for, got distracted. The second card is for our neighbor. She always makes us a plate of goodies, cookies, and she'll even send drinks and chocolate covered pretzels, just yummy treats for every holiday. So anyway, one of these cards is for a friend of mine, and the other card is for my neighbor who gives us some yummy treats, or who gave us some yummy treats on Halloween. And I want this flag to be wider. This way. Longer? Sorry. Try to figure this out. Going to another piece, and I think I'm just gonna fold it over where I want it and glue it down. So let me glue this first. And then I want to try to get like, oh, I'm not ready to glue you down yet. Like I don't even know how to explain it. Torn flag edge kind of thing. Just kind of by snipping it and ripping it, which is hard to do when it's double layered. Okay, there we go. And we'll just pull all these strings off and glue it down completely. And then I will do the same to the other one. Alrighty, those are ready. Did anyone catch my mistake? I cut these for a landscape card, not a portrait. So I need to cut these down some. My husband and kids went to Costco, so I'm trying to finish these up while they are gone. I am going to trim these down to 4. And these are the plates again, that the thank you is going to be stamped on. Hopefully I can get it to fit. I'm gonna round these corners, and I'm also going to ink around the edges, and then I would really like to distress it even more. Maybe we should do the distressing first. All right. Let's do one together. Just kind of crinkle and tear this up. Maybe this should be done after it's stamped. Yes. Okay, let's stamp. Let's stamp first. That way they get distressed as one unit. And hopefully I can get all the pieces to fit. Oh gosh, this has to be backwards, right? Because then when I flip it, it will be right. Oh, it's not gonna fit. These are too big. Okay, hold on. Okay, none of my stamps were big enough, so I am going to die cut. I just ran my ink pad over some red cardstock, and I'm gonna run this through. My husband called me, so the video stopped again, but I got these cut out. Now we can glue them down. I was not expecting these cards to take 2 days to make. And they only took me 2 days because I am filming and I can't film with my daughter around. She is loud and needs care and attention, so I try to not film while I'm during the day when the kids are up and about. which, I mean, that makes sense, right? So, all right, let's finish our distressing and inking. Gonna pop the thank yous up on some foam tape. I already love how it looks. And for the final touch for the front of the card, Crossbones. I think I want to ink these in tea dye. Just around the edge a little bit, so it's not such a bright white everywhere. Makes it look a little dirty. Now, do we pop these up too? I don't know if the foam tape will stick to the fabric. I'm gonna glue these straight down. They are supposed to be one unit, right? It's a flag. So it wouldn't make sense for the pattern on it, the logo, skull and crossbones, to be popped up off the background. I'm holding in a scream. I love it so much. They're cool. All right, before we glue them to the card base, I want to do some lines. I'm gonna set these aside for just a moment. They're right there. And I have a distress marker. And I don't know, how many lines should I do? Oh, the glare. I'm sorry if you guys are getting a glare. I'm getting a really bad glare. This is gonna take forever. Would it be faster if I go this way? I think so. And don't need them to be perfect all the way through or even, just, I like having lines to write on. One down. Lines. Now these front gets glued to the back. Those are my pirate themed thank you cards. There you have it, pirate themed thank you cards. I am so happy with how they turned out. I love them so much. I did go ahead and add some bling onto the card because pirates need their booty, right? I don't know. Sorry. But that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you feel inspired and motivated and you get some good crafting time in today. Let's get together again soon. And please enjoy some clips of my cat just randomly attacking me.